Okay, so now here we're at the notes, and on top here I have 4, 2, 1, half, and quarter. So what those refer to is how long you hold it out for. Okay? And these notes up top here are the notes that you play. Okay? And these notes on the bottom are the notes that you want complete silence on. So, what's that mean? Well, this is a whole note, as you all know. This is a whole note rest. So if you want to hold out a beat for one beat, if you want to hold out a note for one beat, you'll write down this note. If you want to have a note of silence, you'll write down this note. Okay? So that should help you all out a little bit more. And if you need this diagram, I'm going to have a link to it in the video description, so you can check it out there. Hey, what's up guys? Walt here again, and today we're going to be working on symbols that you see in music. So here's a piece of music as you would read it, as if you were playing piano or guitar or opening up any book, and I want to explain what these symbols are. I got a question from someone that said that they didn't know what some of these notes were, like this symbol, this one, and this one. And plus they said things like this dot up here, that's referred to as a dotted note. We'll get that in a minute. So let me just get through this and explain it, and you'll be that much better. So here we have the treble clef, T-R-E-B-L-E, treble clef, and here we have what we refer to as the time signature. In this example, it's in 4/4. Okay, but now that we're past that, here we have our quarter note. Okay, and the part that the question really refers to is this guy right here. Okay, and let me make that a little bit bigger. It looks like this. Okay, and in a piece of music, you have to understand is that there's not always going to be music playing. There's silence too. So how do you dictate the silent parts to a person who's trying to read music, whether you're playing guitar and you're trying to read it? And the way that you do that is because, or the way that you do that is through these little symbols here. So in the way that you might have a piece of music that might have 4 quarter notes, which tells the musician to play the note 4 times. How do you tell the musician to not play the note 4 times? Well, here you have that. Okay? Now, I'm going to get to what all of these mean, but let me just go through this piece of music real quick. So here's a half note rest. Half note rest. By the way, when you're not playing music, that's referred to as a rest. And here's a quarter note rest. So in the same way that the quarter note gets 1 beat of music, the quarter note rest gets 1 beat of no music, of just complete silence. So this part right here, let me erase this. Check this out. This part is referred to as your tie. Okay? And finally, this note, I'm going to make it bigger. This part right here, I'm going to make it bigger. It looks like this. That's referred to as a dotted note. D-O-T-T-E-D. A dotted note. Okay? Now, oh, by the way, last part. This right here is a half note rest. So, you would play this note for 1 beat. You would not play a note for 1 beat because of this quarter note rest. You would play a note for 1/8 of a beat right here. Then you would let go and not let it ring out for half a note. Okay? So here's oh, actually, you know what? This is in 3/4. The way that I know that it's in 3/2. Let me put it in 3/4. The way that I know that it's in 3/4 is because here's 1 beat, quarter note. Here's my second beat, a quarter note rest, and here's another beat. An 1/8 note plus an 1/8 note is 1 beat. So just think, an 1/8 note gets half a beat. So a half plus a half equals 1. Half a beat plus half a beat is 1 beat. So here's 1 beat, 2 beats, 3 beats. And let me put a coordinate rest here. And then here's the way that this is saying it is just 2 plus 1, 3. Alright? So there's a quick little thing for you, and I hope that helps. Alright guys? And if you need to know what the notes are, literally, I have other videos for those in my tutorial in my channel. Okay? So check that out guys, and I hope that helps.